Alright, ladies and gentlemen, how are you guys doing? It is David Lisiaga, the MCA Millionaire. Listen, just like always, this is being recorded. The other video from last week is being edited because I had some bad information. And that's get checks on Fridays, or yeah, I believe that's it. That is not owned by Bill Shum. And so I had bad information, guys, from a reputable source, but he just gave me bad information. And so I decided to take down the video until it was fully edited. And yeah, you know, if you're William Shum, you know, my apologies, man. But you know what it comes down to is this: like, I want to make sure that when I put information out there, that it's good information. And so the fact that I had some bad information, guys, I needed to take it down in order to make sure that everything that I put out there, even when I'm being honest, are going to be 100% accurate. And so I wanted to update that. I wanted to say that. I wanted to say it publicly first thing. I've already apologized to the people that do own the system and the designer of the system and everyone. I even talked with Bill Shum about it, and I want to make sure that everyone that I talk with from now on, that when I put information out there, that it's 100% accurate. So first and foremost, you know, my apologies for that. Secondly, for those of you that are in the States, happy Thanksgiving, guys. I know it's belated, but happy Thanksgiving. I hope that you guys had a very, very good, healthy Thanksgiving, that you didn't pig out like me. Guys, listen, I probably put on like 5 pounds, 10 pounds in 2 days, guys, because I ain't done nothing but eat. And that turkey got me feeling, very, very tired. So that's me being completely honest. The third thing is that obviously a lot of you have the reason why you're here and the reason why you signed up was because of the 150 free leads that I'm going to be raffling off at the end of the webinar, and I'll be doing that live. So make sure that you stay, that you get ready for that. And then I thought that was the last thing here, but here is the honest, guys. I'm exhausted. I'm going to give you guys good information, but I'm going to make sure that I make this short. I know it's a little bit late, and I want to make sure that you guys get the information that you need. All right, I need them leads and your information. All right. Well, let's get started, guys. I went through your questions. I went through the answers to your surveys, and a lot of you, it seems, have an issue with a few things. You have an issue with conversions, and then you also have an issue with a lot of you are having issues with making the first sale. Okay, making the first sale. Now, if that's not you, you know, fine, whatever. Don't worry about it if it's not you. But here's what I need to say, guys. Your first sale is really important. Okay? Your first check is very important. I'm going to go ahead and level with you and talk about things that other people might not talk to you about. Here's what it comes down to, guys. Your first sale is validation of this business to all of your personal contacts. So here's what happens, guys. If you know me personally, so if you know David Lisiaga personally, and I'm talking like, yo, this MCA thing, it's the truth. You're making all this money, and blah, 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 blah. The first question that you should be entitled to ask me, because you know me personally, is how much money have you made? Or have you made any money? And I better be able to answer you, and if the answer is yes, I better be able to show you proof, right? So there's a little issue, guys, and the issue is until you get that first sale, you need to use other people's proof. Okay? OPP, you down with OPP, yeah, you know me. Guys, listen, this is why it's so important to use your upline. Alright? And I'm going to say this. I don't know how tight you are with your upline. Alright? I really don't know how tight you are with your upline. But what I do know is this, that if your upline is close to you, you better use them as proof until you make your own. And then the second thing is this. If you are struggling to make sales, then you better find that one person, and everyone has this. Listen, especially females, because females, you guys keep guys in your back pockets like crazy. And guys, listen, I mean, if we're very honest about it, we have a couple females that are probably interested in us, that we could connect with anytime we want. And case in point, last but not least, is that we could always, at least most of us, could always rely on our parents to back us up. Right, guys? Right, guys? I'm checking here. I'm checking here, making sure that you guys can see me. If you agree, just do a +1 or a thumbs up. Here's the thing, and this is me being as candid as possible. If you have not made a sale yet, you need to find one person, at least one person, that you can say, listen, guys, this is what I'm doing. I think it's going to be big. I'm not 100% sure yet, but what I need you to do is ride with me. I need you to go ahead and sign up for your own. And if you're willing to do that, and it's a stretch, I don't care. I'll give you the $40 back, whatever. Let me have the money come in first. And listen, granted, that's not company policy. If you owe somebody $40, say, listen, sign up for this. I'll give you the $40 that I owe you. That's not a problem. But guys, that first check is so important. It's so important, guys. I really can't even stress how important it is, because first it qualifies you. Okay, it qualifies you. And then the second thing is that once you qualify yourself to your immediate contacts, they are going to qualify you to their contacts. So you qualify yourself to your personal network, and then your personal network will qualify you to your extended network. And that's how come this is so important. All right. What about offline marketing? I'm actually going to get to that, John, because I did want to touch on this. I had a lot of questions about phone calls. I had a lot of questions about follow-up, about maximizing income. I'm going to deal with a whole bunch of stuff. Here's the thing. Your communication. And last week I talked about the span of your communication and how consistent your communication needs to be. Here's the thing. Communication has become more and more impersonal. And what I mean is this. We start, and let me do it like this. I got to do it backwards. So we start with social media, which is very, very impersonal, guys. Then we move to email, which is a little bit more personal. Text messaging. Phone calls, and watch this. This is the one that a lot of people are missing out on. Mail. Guys, here's why. It's easier for you to get my phone number than my mailing address. It's easier for you to send me a text message and make a phone call. It's easier for you to get my email than it is to get my phone number, and it's easier for you to find me online somewhere than it is to get my email. And this is important to note. And the reason why is because what that means is that we have a spectrum of communication. And when you do offline marketing, guys, what you're really doing is you are taking those first few and you're saying, listen, I'm going to move you right from there and move you to this more personal communication. John, I'm not sure I understand what you're asking. I said, knowing what type of sells dogs you're. John, give me some clarification, dude. But yeah, oh, what kind of sales I'm doing? Guys, right now I'm doing, on average, I'm doing about between 10 to 12 a week. It's not a ton. The big reason why right now is because I'm doing something that most of the leaders in MCA are unwilling to do. And here's the thing. Right now, in my own personal team, I have a 10K by the end of 2012 challenge. So and this is my personal goal. I want to help 20 people on my team reach $10,000 by the end of 2012. And I'm reaching down and working with them personally to help them hit that 10K number. So if I'm doing that, obviously it means I'm keeping good communication with these 20 people, and it makes it more difficult for me to keep good communication with people to make my own personal sales. So right now, a lot of my sales are coming strictly from online methods and not so much from offline methods. Matthew, listen, this isn't MCA Toolkit. This isn't an MCA Toolkit thing right now. If you have issues with MCA Toolkit, open up a support ticket. I will get to it. I just realized, and this is, someone had told me, I had people check this on mobile phones and mobile devices, and they said they were going and they were good. And then I violently checked it this past weekend, this past holiday on Thursday, multiple iPads and iPhones and Androids, and I realized that for some reason they weren't working on those. That's going to be fixed, I'd say, within the next 2 days, because it needs to be fixed, all right? So if you're looking from a mobile device, that's probably why. But, you know, since you asked a question, I'm answering it here. But guys, yeah, if you can't view it and it's a mobile device, I know about the problem. It's being fixed. If it is a regular computer and you can't view it, then your computer has a problem. And I know because I have at least 80 members between my downline and also paid members within MCA Toolkit, and no one else has had issues with the videos. But Matthew, open up a support ticket. All right, guys. So now when we get to offline marketing, you're cutting out the impersonal communication. And this is why it's so important, guys. You can give them resources that are, and it's hard for me to do this backwards, for the impersonal stuff. Give them resources, but your communication should stay on this end. All right? And so what does that look like? Guys, I want to tell you a story. And the story comes from the automobile market. There's a man, first off, the automobile market, the biggest marketplace for cars in the U.S. is the state of California. That's just statistics. You can look that up. And there's one person in particular that built an empire. And I can't remember his name. I've read the story a few times, but I remember the story vividly. Because the way that he built his empire was this, guys. While everyone else was making phone calls and investing in billboards and doing all this other stuff, he did some of it. He did some of the commercials, right? But he made sure that every single person that had ever filled out a form in his car shop, whether or not they paid for a car or they were just shopping for a car, or they hadn't bought a car in a while. It didn't matter if they were a prospect or if they were a customer. He took the time and every year sent out a card on their birthday, sent out a card on their anniversary, sent out a card on Christmas, sent out a card on Thanksgiving. Those were the 4 days that he sent out cards. And here's the big thing, guys, and I want you to get this. They were handwritten. Handwritten. All right? And now that might not seem important to you. But you know what? I'm trying to find a letter that I can show you. And all this stuff, unfortunately, that I'm looking. You know what? There we go. There goes something crazy that I could probably use. So, guys, here's a piece of direct mail. And if you see it right now, it's all typed out. Let me ask you this. If you can see it, and I know that some of you are on the phone and you'll be catching the replay. But guys, if it is typed out, it is not personal. It is not personal. You have not proved to me that you care about me. You have not proved to me that my relationship with you is important. You have not proved to me anything. So, for those of you that want to increase your sales, and that's a lot of you, prove to these people that you care about them. And I'm going so in depth with this, guys, in particular, because this. Someone today is going to get 150 leads from me. 150 phone interviewed, interested at working from home leads. And you're going to have a whole bunch of information from them. You're going to have their name. You're going to have their email. You're going to have their sex. You may have their age. You're going to have their phone number. It might be good, it might not. You're going to have their address. You're going to have how much they think they should be investing into a home business. You're going to have why they are interested in a home business. You're going to have all this information. And you have a choice. You want to know how you make money? Very simply. You have a choice. You can either do the stupid thing and start with the impersonal communication. Or you can go right to the very personal communication. And so watch this, guys. And this is something that I'm starting to do myself. And watch how I'm about to show you how to work a lead. Work a lead. Watch this, guys. So I have this person. They're interested in a home business. And you know me. Here's my telephone for the day. All right, guys. So here's me. And Matthew, today you're my person. All right. You're the person that I think is my prospective partner in MCA. Hey Matthew, how are you doing? Listen, my name is David Lisiaga. I got your name and number because I know that you're interested in a home business, and I don't even want to talk to you about that because I've already sent you out a letter about an exciting opportunity. What I wanted to do is just call you and let you know that the letter's on its way. Give me a call when you get it. Is that fine? Beautiful. Now let me show you what I'm doing right now, guys. And this is very important about the communication. Yeah, Matthew, it's dumb simple. And here's why it works. These people, most of these leads have been sold to. So you say, listen, I don't even care. Guys, I know that you've been swamped with things. I just wanted to take the time out to let you know that I wrote you a letter because you're that important to me. This is what I'm really saying. This is the underlying tone. I wrote you a letter because you're important to me. And I just wanted to give you the heads up. Give me a call when it's done. And what you could also do is say, I'm going to call you back in a few days and just see what you thought about it. And then in the letter, so you could even have a typed out letter, and here's how you make it personal. Guys, this is so awesome. So let's say I have this letter, and I wish I had paper around me, but I'm scatterbrained, and I'm also not in my own space, guys. But so if I was to turn around and I was to say this, and I was to say, listen, Matthew, your whole entire desire for a home-based business was to get out of debt. So when I start talking about, oh no, guys, well, you might not see me, but I think that I'm still connected here on the phone, and I'm going to try to fix this internet thing, and hopefully I'll come back on. But guys, here's what it comes down to, real talk. So I start talking about the income opportunity in MCA. And when I talk about the income opportunity in MCA, I go ahead and I turn around and I tell you, I put an arrow to the line. And then I say something along these lines. I say, Matthew, this is an awesome opportunity for you to get out of debt. All of a sudden, what I'm doing is qualifying our communication, because I'm showing that I actually know something about you. All right? And then when I start talking about the investment, guys, what it turns into is, and let me see if I can refresh this and if it'll let me in. What it turns into, and I think I'm coming back right now, is that, if you tell me that you think that you should be realistically spending $250 to $500 to start up a business, and then I say all you need to get started is $80. In the letter, I could point it and say, I know you were looking to spend in $250 to $500, but this money could be more effectively spent marketing the opportunity. Guys, I'm going to wait one quick second, see if this thing comes back up. Hopefully it does. Hopefully it does. Let me see. Blase, blase, blah. This is why I wanted to cancel, by the way. No, don't do this to me. Let me see. Come on, bring me back. Guys, I'm sorry. I know you can still hear me, but I want to get this thing back online so I can see your questions. But if it doesn't go online, I'm going to go ahead and just let you know. Let's see. David. There we go, and let's see if I could do. I'm almost back in and wanted to. Almost back in. This is a problem when you're not in your normal space, guys. This is a problem when you're not in your normal space. But yeah, so guys, here's my number one suggestion. For those of you wanting to make more money from MCA, you are going to need to take the communication and make it more personal. Bottom line. And then, once you get used to doing that, you go to you find a way to feed the funnel. And that's the important part. Feed the funnel. And guys, I had somebody say something so profound to me, guys. Because he started using my system. He started using the toolkit. And when he did, it was about a week into it, he hits me up. And he's Spanish, you know, he's Puerto Rican, he's living down in Miami. And his exact words were to me, "Oh yeah, this is hard work." And he said it just like that. That's how come I'm saying it like that. And the reason why is because, guys, here's the thing. I don't know who lied to you. I don't know if somebody told you, you know, that it was going to be dumb simple to make this money. I don't know if somebody told you, you know, listen, you're going to come in, all you're going to do is start putting out your website, and you're going to start making money. You're going to start tripping over money, and it's going to be the easiest thing in the world. I don't know if that's what was told to you. But let me tell you what the reality is. This is hard work. There's work involved. And so if you want to make the money, guess what you need to do? You need to work. Listen, guys, I'm having issues. Actually, no, it's starting up right now. It's starting up right now. Let's see. I'm back in. I'm coming back in. I'm coming back in. It's testing me. Boom, 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 boom. Come on, let's go, let's go. So yeah, guys, it's work. And you need to treat it like work. And this is the thing. I want you to stop, and I don't know what you are doing or what you're not doing, but I want you to stop telling people that, you know, that there's no work involved. If you are telling them that, tell them, listen, guys, this is work. You need to treat it like work. And so you need to set aside a spot to go ahead and really put yourself in the right frame of mind. You need to be willing to here we go. I'm coming back into the room. You need to be willing to you need to be willing to whatchamacallit, to okay, yeah, I'm already, oh, they're gonna make me recall. Guys, you can still hear me. Right? You need to be willing, guys, to go ahead and tell them that there's work involved. And that's just what it comes down to, guys. And let me deal with the questions that I've seen. And I'm back. Okay, so I'm going to go back and see what's going on. Flyers on cars. John, don't do it. Because if you're putting flyers on cars, they're saying, you know, that it could be litter laws. Okay? So so there are laws that really restrict what you can and cannot do as far as littering, and a lot of that is just legal stuff. Now, if you pass a flyer to somebody and it touches their hands, completely different story, guys. All right? Even for the services, yes, litter laws. Guys, that's very important, all right? A lot of places. Check with your local authorities, because it's different every other place. But case in point, right now I'm in New York. In New York City, it's illegal to put this stuff on people's cars. You will go to jail if you get caught doing it. All right? So you just got to check. You just got to check. Here's the thing, guys. Listen, I'm having a ton of issues here with the computer. So let me do this. Let me see. Share. Let me see if it's going to let me share my computer screen. And is it? At the bottom of your browser window. Guys, here's what I'm going to do. Listen. I'm having so many issues here with the computer right now, and the net and the upload speed in particular. I'm going to record this right now. Everyone's name that was entered into the whatchamacallit, that registered for this webinar. Your name is inside the screen right now. All right, guys. You can't see it. It's fine. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to make sure that it's in the video so you can see me doing this live, guys. Okay. Well, you can't see me doing it live, but you can see it recorded. And it will be uploaded tomorrow, so you know that there's no funny business, because that's not my MO. All right, guys. So here's the bottom line: 26 people registered for the webinar. All 26 are inside this box right here. First and last name, and this is you see the domain name right here, and I'll give you the domain that did it. This way you know that it's completely random. And I'm just going to hit the choose button. And the person that got the leads is Tammy Isham. And I know you personally, Tammy. Thank you. You are part of the MCA Toolkit. Guys, here's what I'm going to say. Initially, yeah, congrats to Tammy. Initially, I was going to make some kind of Black Friday offer. But, you know, I decided this much, guys. Listen, you guys have been completely inundated with ads for other crap for Black Friday. I didn't want to be another person trying to push you something on Black Friday. So, enjoy the rest of your Thanksgiving holiday with your family. Listen, if you didn't make good money this week, there's a reason why. It was a short week, so do not be discouraged. My check suffered tremendously because Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, my internet access was questionable. Then Thursday, Friday, I'm not home, and people weren't picking up their phone for that anyway. So tomorrow I'm going to make some calls. You know, only a few sales this week, but that's okay. It's a holiday week. And next week, and actually, you know what? I do have something in the works right now with a few people. But we're going to start talking about the importance of platinum. And really just from a longevity standpoint, I'm not going to be the person that just says, go platinum, and you don't understand it. That's not smart, guys. It's important for you to understand platinum. I think that's probably going to be my next webinar. Guys, I wish I could spend more time with you, but I'm dumb tired. My internet is questionable at best. And so I want to make sure that I let you guys go so that I'm not sitting here talking to a blank screen. Thank you so much for spending time with me. If you have any questions, feel free to Facebook me. Feel free to email me, mcamillionaire@gmail.com. Feel free to check out my system, mcatoolkit.com, if you're not already a member. Guys, I hope you learned something. I'm trying to make sure that you get something every single time that you're with me. Take that communication, make it more personal. Feed the funnel. And, you know, I might have a surprise, a little freebie for you guys coming in the email in the next couple of days. So make sure you look for it, because I'll be sending it to the email that you registered with. Guys, you have a great day. Thank you so much. Happy Thanksgiving. Happy Black Friday. This is David Lisiaga, the MCA Millionaire, and I thank you for your time. God bless you guys.